unbelievable paternity test drama right now. Everyone, this is Nicole. Welcome Nicole to the show. And this is Nicole's daughter, Garrica. Welcome Garrica to the show. Okay. We all know it was tough in Hurricane Katrina. Because after Hurricane Katrina, Nicole, she had to relocate. And then, guess what she did? She took in another young guy named Skyler, who at the time was 16 years old. He had no place to live. So, how did Skyler repay Nicole's hospitality? By getting her daughter, Garrica, pregnant. And then leaving her. Now, when Skyler said he doubted that he was the father of Garrica's 4-year-old son, Skyler Jr., let me tell you, when it comes to Nicole and Erica, there was an emotional hurricane. Watch.
I met my ex-boyfriend, Skyler, a year after Hurricane Katrina. My mom took him in when he had nothing. He was my first love, but right now, he ain't jack. Skyler and me made this baby together, and I can't believe that he would deny him. My mom, Nicole, has been more of a dad to my child than Skyler ever has.
I treated him like he was my own child, and he turned his back on my grandson. I want Skyler to give this little boy the respect that he deserves.
I can't wait till Maury slams Skyler with "You are the father," because he gonna take care of my child.
Okay, so let me tell you why this is an all-out family war, because Skyler's sister, Ronica, is also here to prove that her brother is not the father. We're going to talk to them in a moment. Now, you feel betrayed by this young man.
I sure do, Maury. I gave him a place to stay. I put clothes on his back.
He did nothing
I gave
for
him
my baby.
something to eat.
He did nothing for my baby. Nothing.
We tried everything. I treated him like my own child.
Can't get diapers, wipes,
I feel betrayed.
nothing.
You have 2 kids by this fellow, right?
Right.
2 kids.
Right.
Now you have an older child, right?
Right.
You haven't. He doesn't deny the older child.
Sure don't.
No, he don't. But
he'll come get her. He'll come get her.
And he
talk
just
on the
don't
phone
care.
with her.
Why?
Don't
He
even
don't
ask
care.
to talk to my baby.
It's time for him to be responsible. Step up to the plate and take care of him.
Garrica, you love this guy.
I loved him. There's a black spot in my heart right now for him. He did nothing for my child.
And she wasn't talking to him. When I moved him in, they wasn't talking. She didn't even want me to move him in.
Didn't.
I had respect for him.
Sure didn't.
I love him. I love him like that's mine. I treat him like that was my child.
Okay, but did you plan to get pregnant with the...
Sure did.
Really, with
Sure
Skyler
did.
Jr.?
And how you can plan something like that when you
If
had
he
one
doesn't,
already?
wait a second.
Not
If he
taking care of it.
doesn't think he's the father, why is that child named after him?
Because he came to the hospital.
Came to
he
the birth
signed the birth certificate.
5 months later,
he gone.
He don't care. He just didn't care.
You think they look alike?
What you mean? Hold up, Maury. Hold up, Maury.
So, was this a bad breakup with Skyler when you broke up?
Yeah, it was a bad breakup. It's bitches, it's hoes, it's hell with me. He ain't want nothing to do with me. But you supposed to love me.
He didn't even have no phone. I got a phone for him and Derek. I
And
paid
he
for the
calling
cell
hoes
phone.
on that phone.
He outside of my window.
that phone.
He outside of my window while she was in New Orleans. He's talking to somebody else on the phone.
By the way, you know who he's got? You know who he's got behind his back?
Who he got behind his back?
Sister.
Oh, well, what the hell she got to do with this?
She didn't make no babies with.
What she was when I put him in my
Nicole. Nicole, don't jump at me. I wasn't there.
But I'm angry, Maury. I'm angry. This is my grandson. He deserves a right for to be called Daddy. That's his dad.
My child. Don't neglect my child.
All right. We might.
Why deny it?
Okay.
Why deny
Well,
he
guess
don't deserve that.
we're going to bring him out, and we're going to bring this in.
Bring it on.
This is what they said. Yeah.
When I first met Gerica, it was right after Hurricane Katrina. I was only 16. I ended up moving in with Gerica and her mom, but eventually things got rough, and I had to go. Gerica doesn't know who the father of her baby is. I'm not saying I'm definitely not the father, but I mean, I'm not the only guy that should be tested.
I basically raised my brother, and it's my duty to protect him. Gerica says that I'm not helping her out, but she doesn't even know who the father of her child is.
Veronica's mad at Gerica because she's tired of her playing games with her nephew.
If this is not my brother's baby, then I'm going to be so excited because Gerica has been bringing him down for too long.
I'm just tired of it. It's stressing me out. I'm ready to be done with it.
There they are, Skylar and Veronica. You don't want to look at him?
I don't want to see him. I know who my baby daddy is. It's you. It's you. You my baby daddy. Believe it. You ain't got nothing to do with it.
Shut your ass up. Come on with the question.
You all have an older child together. You're with that child, right?
That might not be his neither.
We had complications.
Wait a second. Wait, Veronica.
It ain't even
Veronica,
about
wait a
love.
minute. Why isn't that your child?
From the beginning, I mean, you know, we kind of planned it.
Let him talk.
Supposedly, but she was lying. She said she would. I mean, we
He's
had
got your name.
Exactly, I agree because I felt like he was my child at the time. She lied so much. All she did was lie. Because I felt like all she did was
Hey,
lie.
Nicole. Stop it. Wait a second. We're talking about a child here. We're trying to find out whether he's the father. Please.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that this most definitely not, but I really have a strong doubt.
I assume
All
if
she
you're
do
the
is lie.
father, you will take care of this child the way you take care of the other one. But Veronica, can I ask you something? Why are you here?
Because that's my brother, and I want to know. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Where you was when he ain't had nowhere to go?
I want to find out.
Where were you? You wasn't nowhere. Where you was?
Y'all can sit your ass down somewhere. Maury got the envelope.
They are.
Oh, yeah, because we run you
Maury,
up.
they always doing all the talking, but guess what? She wouldn't be sitting on this stage if she ain't sleep with multiple men. You know who your father is. You should
The answer is right here.
Shut your ass up.
And drop that baby.
All I want to do is be convinced that if this is your child, that you will be in this child's life, Veronica, and of course his daddy will be there. Okay, here we go. In the case of 4-year-old Skylar Jr., Skylar, you are not the father. Exactly.
I've been at your back.
Exactly.
It's done. I've been at your back. Get up. I've been at your back. It's all right.
Way down here for this.
That's all right. Gerica, hey, I got you. I got you.
Believe it.
It really don't matter. I still got you. I got you and I got him.
I can't
You ain't
believe
never got about that, Gerica. But hey, it's all right. Because guess what? At the end of the day, I got you.
Believe it, man.
Come on.
I got you. Get up.
Come on, you two could.
Oh, Lord.
Gerica, I got you.
It's okay.
Gerica, you.
Do you have any idea who the father is? Do you have an idea? Do you have an idea?
I have no idea.
Erica?
She said that's he.
Is it someone? Is it someone you know?
Must have been wasted. That's all I can say.
Is he a nice person?
I was wild. I was
That's
young.
okay.
I was wild.
That's okay.
I don't know what I
That's
was
being
doing.
honest. That's
I
being-
wouldn't have came here if I knew this wasn't his baby. And I wouldn't have brought my mama here to embarrass her.
Yeah, I'm not
I didn't know.
embarrassed. At the end of the day,
I
it
didn't
is
know.
what it is.
Then I am embarrassed. Making like everything that they said is true. And I know I ain't no hoe. I know I ain't no slut. I just slipped up.
You made a mistake.
I made a mistake.
We all make mistakes.
Simple
It's
as
all
that.
good. We make mistakes, and guess what? It's time to move on. We found out what's what. It's time to move on.